What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at Summit Survival Hardcore Massacre mode, of course. A lot of people are having some trouble with this map, so I just thought I was going to do a video of my build and a couple of tips that I learned from running this map way too many times. Of course, this map is the hardest boss map right now, and it's not the map with the highest item power, but it's just right behind Glitterhelm, so it's not that bad. You can actually get some 417 ups here or in this map. I'm not sure if you can get the cap of 418 ups. I've never gotten one, but perhaps other people have. So yeah, I'm just gonna start. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You need pretty high builder stats for this map because it's the hardest map, to be honest. So I'll just start with showing my stats. So this is my monk builder, as you can see. You probably don't need that much, but I wouldn't go below 4,500 range. Power, as if it's over 6k, or I think it's gonna be fine. But like just to be sure, I would recommend like at least 7k. Alright, this is I'm actually using 2 Huntress. This is my Huntress that I use for range. I use this Huntress for the gas traps and the darkness traps, but I'm sure less than that is gonna be fine. Then I'm gonna use this is my Harpoon Squire, but I'm using him for the Bouncer Blockade. It's probably gonna work also if you build it on your wall, or just make sure you have a bit of power. You definitely don't need 7k, but like it would help to have like a 3k or something like that. This is my Waller Eevee. Here, perhaps a 7.5k to 8k fortify would do, but this is the one I'm running with. I'm gonna show you my other builders. We're gonna have a Apprentice for the towers. We're gonna have a Huntress for the builder power. And oh yeah, the Series Eevee for the buff beam. So there we go. This is my Apprentice. This is my Huntress for building traps that do damage, and this is my buff beam Series Eevee. So there you have it. You don't need as high as I do, but like I would recommend 7k power and 7.5k fortify for your walls. That's about what I had when I first cleared the map. For the monk, my monk had, I believe, 4.2k range. So yeah, alright, so we're done with my stats. Let's go right into the build. I'm just gonna put my builders back in my deck here. I have way too many heroes. Alright, where's Harpoons? Alright, I'm gonna start with the traps. So up here we're gonna go with 2 gas traps, one here and one here. Just make sure you don't need to put them at the tip here, but just make sure they're close enough so you can buff them with one buff beam. Alright, so here on the third step here, I'm going to put a darkness trap. This is going to help with the enemies here because this lane, ranged enemy archers tend to stack up at the bottom of the stairs here just before entering into the auras, and they might get a couple of lucky shots in the core. Mage tend to stay like about here. So you want something like to help, and a darkness trap is great for that. Alright, then I'm gonna switch to my monk. I'm gonna place the aura stack right here. The reason I don't put it closer to the core is in patch 1.1 there's a bug where, I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's intended, but some enemies will actually walk here and come here and attack your core, and with the buff beam the aura is going to reach down the stairs over here, so it's going to help with the leak enemies. So yeah, then I put one gas trap over here, like this, on the fire torch thing, and I put the aura stat here too. And go also with a healing aura for the spiders, right here. Alright, now it's time to go up there. I put a gas trap here, and a slow aura over here, and a bouncer blockade on this fire torch here. So actually, the combination of the gas trap and the ensnare aura is actually going to lock all the copters that come here and they won't be able to progress. And when you're playing this on solo, there's only a maximum of 2 copters at the same time, so it's actually going to prevent all the other copters from spawning into the map, which is very useful during the boss. It's going to allow you to have a 1v1 against the boss without any other enemies. So yeah, the reason I put the slow or the incinerate aura here, it's because it's also going to get the flyers here that are going to aggro to this bouncer blockade. And yeah, you could go without any bouncer blockades up here, but like all the flyers are going to distract the towers that we're going to place there, so I prefer running with the bouncer blockade. It's only 8 DU since we're going to place 2. Alright, so we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Bouncer blockade over here. Incinerate aura on this little thing here, and we're going to end this with a gas trap. Alright, I'm done with this set of here on my deck. We're gonna switch. I'm gonna remove my monk to go with my tower wizard. I'm gonna go with my huntress for power. I'm gonna go with the buff beam series EV, and I already have my waller. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the towers. So we're gonna have 4 deadlies and 2 fire towers. So the first one I built here right in the middle, and I point south like this. Make sure it's pointing exactly in the center here, because you don't want the deadly to get the copters on the side over there and over there. Alright, and then I build a second deadly DST just like that, also pointing in the center. These are for the djinns, the sharks, and the ogres that are going to stack up on these walls. Alright, and then I build a fire tower here. Just like this. Just give me a little second. There we go. And it's gonna point like this over here. The reason I don't cross the fire tower, the towers like I usually do, is because I want the towers to reach the boss. If you have more range than me, go ahead and like you can cross the towers, but I just like going like this. So it's getting the boss. So I want the tower to get the top north lane and also the side north lane. So I'm gonna go like this. And it's also going to help with the leak enemies in case there's one. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Come on. Like this. And same thing. It's getting the middle lane there and this lane here and any leaks over here. Alright, and we have 2 more deadlies. Alright, the first one like this. You want it to get the middle lane and the side lane like this. So that way it's going to get the boss when the boss spawns there and there. And this deadly over here. Come on. There we go. Like this. So alright, so this is going to ensure that no matter where the boss lands, there's always going to be 2 towers hitting him. If it lands on the sides here, it's going to get hit by 1 DST and 1 fire tower. And if it lands north, it's going to get hit by both deadly DSTs. So yeah, and then we're gonna use a buff beam, a 4DU buff beam, to buff all those towers. This is for just make sure they're all buffed. There we go, all buffed. And then I like to just level this up right now. I place a reflect beam now. We're going to use only 1D reflect beam. It should do the job. There we go. 1D. Alright, then we're going to go with here. Walls. The first one's going to be on the tip here. It's going to be both 5D walls. This is pretty standard. Pretty much most of the builds on Summit use this wall placement, so this is pretty standard. Another 5D wall here. And we're going to tie all of this with a 6D buff beam. So you want to make sure both the walls are getting the buff, 40%, great. And you want to make sure also the reason when we're going to place the traps here, it's because they're actually going to get the buff here. So I'm just going to go ahead and go place a Inferno trap right over here for some fire damage. like that, if you get an electric siren, you're gonna have at least Inferno Trap doing damage. It's gonna hit actually the enemies down there, and also all the enemies, all the assassin inspired here, and also the ogre. So this is a great placement for the Inferno. I like it very much. Alright, we're gonna go north now this time. I'm gonna go with a 40 wall. I place it behind a torch. You see this little line over here, just above it, like that. Same thing on the other side. Any lower than that, it's actually the ogre will be able to hit the core with its stick. So I just go a 40 wall like this, and then I go with the 3D wall on the side. Start right here, and I try to like line it up with this here and stretch the wall as much as I can before it becomes for defense. There we go, 3DU. Alright, on this side, this is like the one of the easy lanes, so I'm gonna go with the 2D wall. Just like this, align like this. There we go, 2DU. Alright, we're gonna go with a buff beam. We're gonna want to get both traps here. 4DU buff beam. It gets the wall, it gets both trap and the darkness, as you can see. We're just gonna max this buff beam. And I go with an Inferno here, right in the middle, so it's gonna get also the enemies that get to these two walls. There we go. It's also gonna kill all the archers that are gonna stay here, so it helps to avoid those random shots to the core. Alright, then we have 60 left. Really what you want to do with the remaining 60 is pretty much up to you. What I like to do is put a 2D shock beams here on the sides, because sometimes there are bugged enemies that walk over here. This is going to help with all the enemies that want to go down these paths, except for the kobolds. The kobolds ignore crowd control when they are in suicide mode, So yeah, actually, if yours are like mine, I especially spec my Waller to have some power and some defense rate. So my shock beams aren't like only for crowd control. They do decent damage, and it helps to kill those kobolds. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so I'm gonna go with another 2DU shock beam right over here. 2DU, there we go. And the remaining 2DU I use for reflect beams. Reflect field, sorry about that. Sometimes if you get a poison siren, sometimes there are a couple mages that come up here and they heal the ogres. Mostly they attack your wall, but sometimes they're going to target your core like this. So what I like to do is just placing a reflect field just like this, 1DU, and it's going to be the same on the other side. God damn it, I'm so slow with that rock pet. Come on. Alright, there we go. This here, and there we have it. And there you have it, the build is complete. I'm actually going to run this map with my monk. There we go. Alright, so for the upgrades, so you want to max all the buff beams, the 3 buff beams, they're both maxed. And then what I do is 2 upgrades on the walls, 2 upgrades on the strength train aura, 2 on the electric aura, and 2 on the Inferno, like this. And then same thing north, 2 upgrades on every wall, and 2 on the strength train aura, 2 on the electric aura, and 2 on the Inferno trap. I'm just gonna keep the remaining mana for repairs during the wave. So rule of thumbs, I already explained the mages over here. The enemies that walk on the side over here, although I'm not sure if that's a bug, it might be, they might not walk over here anymore after 1.1. And north, you want just to make sure north, the side lanes north are usually like pretty easy. No, there's no issue there unless you get a poison siren. If you get a poison siren, sometimes mages walk up to the wall and they can take shot at your crystal. Other than that, it should be fine. This wall used to be the one that had the most problems, but since I put the darkness trap and the inferno trap, it seems to go very well. You might need to repair the wall a couple of times though. If I don't repair mine, and if I don't get the random ogre over here, My wall usually lose about 1/3 of its health, or sometimes half of its health. So just watch out for that. There is one random ogre spawn on this map. If you get it north, the ogre is going to be either on this lane here or on this lane here. So just make sure to kill him very fast. If I get a north ogre, I go kill him myself because it just makes the thing easier. It's not necessary. It's just helpful. So yeah, that's pretty much it. When you're ready, I like to boost at the start to get that bonus on the Inferno. So you're gonna want to kill the copters that spawn in the center like this. Once you kill both copters, it's usually GG because they're gonna spawn on the side. So here we got it. Physical siren, it's not too bad. I like killing the sirens just for that extra loot. There seemed to be no issue at all. So there we go. One siren down. Seems like I like if you see the ogres, I like aggroing them so they come up here. When they're up, they're gonna get attacked by the Inferno traps. When they're down there, they don't get attacked by the Inferno traps. That's just my range. So this is the bug lane in 1.1. The siren's actually gonna get stuck at the bottom. Since it's a fire siren, unfortunately, I can't do anything, so that sucks. Oh, there's an enemy on this side, as you can see. A bit shocking. Oh, the spider pushed me away. So yeah, once you're just gonna be on siren duty, just take a look on your mini map a couple of times to see what kind of sirens you get. Physical, I'm gonna ignore them. I'm actually gonna ignore everything except poison sirens. And if you're watching this video and like playing it during 1.1 patch, I suggest always killing the siren that comes over here on this lane, because else she's gonna get stuck at the bottom like this. And you don't want stuck siren at the bottom. They really suck, especially if you get a poison siren there. It's gonna be very annoying. It could mean like you have a ton of mage up there, and it's probably gonna destroy your walls. And if you don't have reflect beams, it can kill your core. So I'm just gonna get rid of everything. There are so many dark elf assassins on this map, so getting to the boss isn't that much of an issue. If you know if you know all the little perks of this map, because it's not about the stats anymore. It's just about learning all the little perks of this map, the little enemies that come to the side, the bug siren, and everything. So yeah, this is pretty good here. I'm just gonna repair your auras a couple times. Check on your walls. So now the walls, we're never gonna upgrade the walls except during the boss fight. You can even not upgrade them at all at the beginning. Like I upgraded them twice because I like having the extra health, but it's not very necessary. So many assassins because of the fire siren stuck down there. I'm gonna have to deal with them with my electric auras since I can't really damage them. Come on. Alright, so we're going to take a look here. You see the wall is doing fine here. This is doing fine. I'm going to repair the auras. Alright, since everything is going very well, I'm just going to kill the copters on the side here, so the wave is going to end a bit quicker. Else you're going to have like 20 copters at the end of the wave. It just goes faster if you kill them during the wave. So there we go. On this side now. One down. Remember, there's only 2 copters at the time when you're playing solo, but like you don't have that restriction when playing in a group. So in the group, you're constantly gonna have to kill all the copters that spawn in the middle. There we go. Again, all these fire assassins. Oh. Come on. There are so many assassins on this map, it's insane. Am I gonna lose that strength train aura? No, we're good. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we're almost done with the wave. If you can get past wave 23, you're pretty good until the boss fight. So I'm just gonna kill the copters over here. Go. Oh, they're gonna spawn in the middle right now. Alright, one down. The other one is here. And 2 more copters. There we go. There we go with the wave. Alright, so what I do with the upgrades is usually I don't upgrade the towers at all, or I only upgrade them once, so during the boss fight, if I need to repair them, I can just quick upgrade them. So if you're confident you can kill the boss quickly, you could just throw all your mana into your towers after you throw a couple of upgrades on your auras. But what I like to do is just collect all the mana and just throw everything into the auras and a couple times into the infernal traps. So you want to have about 6,500 mana if you collect everything. If you have a bit less, it's alright, but like if you have 6,000 or less, you probably miss some mana. There we go, 5,000, I'm missing a couple of, there we go. There we go. So don't forget to repair everything. I like to throw 1 upgrade on the darkness trap because it has very low health. Inferno, I put it to tier 4. The walls I just don't upgrade until the boss fight. So now I put 2. I'm gonna max my auras next wave, but for this wave I'm gonna put them to tier 5, like this, tier 5. And this Inferno is not gonna be tier 4. It's gonna be tier 5 actually. There we go. The walls are repaired. Alright, everything's repaired. Don't forget to repair that healing aura. It has happened to me once that I forgot to heal it and it just died and my buff beam got removed. So there we go. Bouncer blockage. Don't forget to heal stuff here, repair stuff up on the side, on the ramparts there. I'm gonna throw 1 upgrade on those shock beams so they have a bit more health, but usually it's fine. And I'm gonna repair this here. So it's pretty much rinse and repeat until the boss fight. So for now, I'm gonna skip to the boss fight, and I'll see you there. So see you later. Alright, welcome back. This is the end of wave 25. As you can see, there's a bunch of copters stuck because of the infinite stun copter, which is the combo of an ensnare aura and the gash up there. And also because there's only a maximum of 2 copters at the time when you're playing solo. So yeah, so this gives you time to actually repair everything and pick up all the mana. As you can see, I have almost 8,000 mana right now. You're going to want to keep those for quick repairs during the boss fight. You don't need that much. I usually end up using like 2,000 or 3,000. Maybe you're going to use more if it's your first time and you take a bit more time killing the boss. But it's usually fine, so yeah, make sure everything's repaired. I often forget the stuff up there, the Incineroar, the Gas Trap, and the Bouncer Blockade. The Bouncer Blockade, it shouldn't take any damage except if occasionally there's a Jin cell that decides to go on the side to despawn stuff up there. It's usually fine because the Gas Trap gets them, but you just want to make sure they don't despawn anything in like between the resets. So yeah, everything's repaired. So for the boss, it's really simple. If you're not on the ramparts on the side, you want to be inside the healing aura, because if a spider gets you, you're gonna get 1 hit by that fireball. It can do like a 250k damage, so it can be very nasty if you get a direct hit from that fireball. So at the start, I'm just gonna put a boost or like this. You want to kill the copters that come here and check what siren you get. I get a double poison fire up there. I'm just gonna make sure the lane is fine. Enemies don't get to the wall. Alright, so they got the fire immunity, so we're good there. There we go, the boss is over there. I'm gonna ignore the map and just go for the boss. But I did not get him. I I did not get the boss. Now that sucks. Alright. So I'm just gonna go to the other side. Just check the map occasionally to see what siren you get. I got a fire siren over there. That's pretty much it. We're good to go. Come on, boss. Don't do this to me. The map. If you jump constantly, you have more chance to evade those fireballs. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. So we're still good here. Auras are good. Come on, we gotta get him. Ooh. There we go, we got him. And fire, I'm really unlucky. I got a fire siren on this side. So, where's the boss? I'm just gonna tower boost the towers. Ouch, that hurt. Come on. I'm just gonna stay here and DPS the boss. Stupid assassins. You want to make sure you don't jump too much during the boss fight, because if an assassin gets you, it can send you off flying off the map, and that really sucks. It has happened to me like twice, so yeah, from now on I just try to refrain from jumping as much as I can. Of course, you're gonna have to jump a couple times, but try to avoid it as much as you can. There we go. Which side? Over there. Come on. What? I missed that. Oh, I got him. Good to know. Just see if your walls are good. We're still good over here. Where is the boss? In the middle. Counter boost. Alright, just go from the side, because I actually lost once because his fire got me. I was a little bit cocky and tried to go from the center. So there we go. Fire assassin, gotta be kidding me. Ouch. Don't die. I'm gonna DPSing from here because of those stupid fire assassins. And how are my walls doing? This could use an upgrade. Alright. Come on, I need to get him. And I got him. There we go. Just gonna repair the OS here. And he's on the side over there. Tower boost. And hero boost. There we go. So this is, as you can see, almost all the enemies died. So because of the ensnare and gas of it and the infinite stun of the infinite copter stuns from the sides, there's no more enemies. And it's gonna stay like this for a good 3 or 4 minutes at least. So I think I'm actually gonna have time to kill him before the enemies respawn. So, come on. And we're good. It's pretty much GG from here. So, just don't fall off the map and you should be good. Alright, I'm just gonna repair stuff here in case I have a second wave. And where's the boss? Right here. Come on. And as you can see, there's still the fire siren stuck down there, so this should be fixed in the next patch. So if you're playing, if you're watching this and it's you're playing in patch 1.2 or later than that, there shouldn't be any more stuck sirens, so let's hope so. So yeah, this is pretty easy from here. Which side does he go? There. I'm just going to take this opportunity to quick repair, upgrade the towers, like this. I think I missed one tower, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, if you beat the first wave of enemies and you should be pretty good. Perhaps if you're not as fast as me and you don't have a weapon that does as much damage as I do, you might get into a second wave of enemies. But usually one wave of enemies is alright. If you get a second wave, and the boss has a little bit of health left, you can just ignore the enemies and go for the boss. And here. Alright, I missed this tower, I believe. Yep. There he is. Yeah, as you can see my tactics, I like to just put a tower boost on the towers when the boss spawns, and for that I deactivate my hero boost right after I get him with the harpoon thing. So yeah, and he's almost dead. Perhaps one more harpoon shot and he'll go down. Let's see. Oh, he's pretty low right now. No. I don't think I'm gonna have time, but let's see. Or maybe I will. Maybe not. Oh, over there. Deactivate hero boost. Stay on top of the towers. Where's the boss? There we go. Tower boost. And it's pretty much GG. Oh, the couple of copters despawned. And there we go. GG. I'm actually going to open the chest with my Huntress. And what do we get? Well, it's not bad, but oh no, it's definitely not good. And the pet, of course, we get a gemstone. And while I say that, I really hope the gemstone get removed after patch 1.2. And the accessory, it's alright, nothing impressive. But there you have it, guys. The Summit Massacre Survival Hardcore. So there you have it, guys. I hope you liked the video. This map is pretty hard, so if you have troubles, I would suggest perhaps just run the map a couple of times. After a while, the first time I started to run the map, I had like 25% success rate, and as I played, I'm about to like 80% to 90% right now. There's always those stupid random stuff like an assassin that yeeks you off the maps. That should be fixed in 1.2 though. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like the video, guys, please like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.